Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here to bring you a message from Spirit. I was really strongly guided to do this today, and it's like Spirit's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You don't have a whole lot of time to decide. It's time to do this. So, before I get into the messages, thank you guys for being here. You mean the world to me. For all my subscribers as well, I love you from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like it resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along this ride. As well as, guys, take what you feel resonate, disregard the rest, and go about your life if it's not for you. Okay, so I'm starting off with the Whispers of Love Oracle here, and it says the heart of the matter. So it says is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So what I heard, if there is conflicts or fights or something like that going on in your world with people, what I heard is also aggravating, like people could be aggravating you, there could be a lot of stuff going on with you guys, and this is what is the heart of the issue, what is going on. For some of you as well, this is yourself. If you're finding yourself just kind of being more irritable and aggravated and you're not quite sure, is there something inside that you are wrestling with or struggling with? So the bottom of the deck as well is slow down, take a break. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. I know for me this is definitely true. I've had to really slow down this last day or so. And I think that, today I wasn't even going to do anything. I wasn't really going to do much at all because I spent a lot of time chopping wood on the weekend, and then yesterday I kind of got a hernia attack, and today I was like, I don't want that to happen. I need to take another day to rest my muscles. This is going to be important to listen to your body, my friends. Give yourself that self-love that you need. So it says when you're excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. And that's a really wonderful advice. I'm going to get one more before we move on to tarot. Spirit, what else do you have for us today? I didn't even take the time to call in Spirit, I think because they were already here. But the card that flipped over, so we have these that flipped on the chair. This flipped over, didn't show itself to me on the table. So I'm going to take this because it's so important. It says, everything has its gifts, miracles, and blessings. This is really important throughout the world to remember that even in times of heartache, there is a gift. There is never just straight up darkness. There is never just straight up light. There is always some good within that bad and some bad within that good. And this is maintaining balance, as well as what they're saying is, for some of you I heard peer pressure, okay? But what I'm hearing about this is that it's about how our mind clouds the issues and puts judgment on the experiences, because the energy is not good nor bad. It's how we see it, how we perceive it, and how we experience it. So listen to your body, slow down, and before, what I heard is ruffling our feathers or getting ourselves into an unrelaxed state, look at the heart of the matter, what is going on. So I'll use my own example because that's what I do. But yesterday I was like, I thought I was having a panic attack because I have a hiatus hernia and I couldn't breathe. But I've been axing, well, I could breathe. It just felt labored. And I had been using the 8-pound maul most of the day before, or 2 days before, and decided that I would still maintain my workout with chest and biceps, just using lighter weights. On Monday, yesterday, everything was tight through here, under here, in through, and even my abdominal muscles, and this is all clenching, right? But then everything was kind of firing off, and it had too much coffee, and even though I keep going, like, I need to cut that down, I drank way more than I knew I needed to, had been hunched over, and all of a sudden it hit me, this hernia attack. So I did not listen to my body, right? There's a few different things that I lost track, but this was, again, okay, when I started to get anxiety about it, it was like, heart of the matter, what is happening? This is muscle spasms. This is your hernia acting up. No, it's not a heart attack. No, you're not going to die. Yes, you need to breathe this out. And to be truthful, I had to call my mom and be like, can you come over? Because I just don't want to be alone right now. So for some of you guys, you might be experiencing a lot of anxiety as well, and that is what is triggering this anxiety. So we have romance, we have back to what you love, we have be willing to express love, and look at your pattern in relationships. For a lot of you, this really could be tension within a relationship, a romantic relationship. And what I heard for some of you is this is coming back around, but it's going to be important to slow it down. So if this relationship or partnership, friendship, whatever it is is coming back around. What I heard is slow it down. Take time to get to know each other again. And what I heard is there might be some remorse from the past. This is also where we go miracles and blessings. Everything has a gift. If something didn't work out before, allow your eyes to be clear so that you can see what that was and how you guys can use this to harness a positive change within the relationship or the partnership. In terms of the romance, it says lavish each other with love, with your personal attention and affection, and go back to affection. Go back to what you love. Your current relationship is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And this goes to these patterns as well. Did something happen? Is there tension that's happened that you've seen has been a pattern with other relationships in the past? This is the point to go, that's my pattern. How can I work on healing it? As well as what I heard is be willing to express love. Open lines of communication are going to be really important, as well as what I heard is if one or both of you have been withholding feelings, this is not going to move on in a very positive manner. We need to get to the heart of the matter, because obviously if this is coming back together or coming back around, there are feelings here. So again, if the romantic part didn't resonate for you, this is definitely listening to your body in terms of, your body's cues and what it's asking you to do and what it needs from you. So I also brought with me the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And like I said, this was so quick. I didn't even shuffle or anything like that. I just got into the messages. So I'm going to take a 3-time shuffle this. Spirit can clear the energy. And we're going to ask some messages from Spirit for anyone who's watching this, please. And the Princess of Cups fell out from the bottom. Let's see what else we have, Spirit. What else can you tell me about this Princess of Cups? To me, right away, this is kind of taking those first steps into following your heart. This could be sort of a message of love. Could be from someone younger than you. What I heard is someone a little less mature, or someone who's caused a lot of heartache and havoc in your world is what I heard. Coming back, finally willing to express love. And for some of you, I heard you're not going to have that. For some of you, this is like too little, too late. Getting to the heart of the matter would be like, this is something that a couple years ago, a couple months ago, would have loved to hear, but at this point, you've done your best to move on. If this person or if this situation does come back around, again, heed that warning of slow down, because they're taking me to the maze here. That if somebody's coming in with kind of like a little playful or small gesture, we want to make sure that they're serious this time, that this is actually what we want. And again, getting to the heart of the matter of what do they want, right? It definitely feels like there's someone, or it could be you, that really needs to communicate. Get the Princess of Pentacles. In the reverse. So this could be an earth sign as well. It could be water sign, Gemini. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this water. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn with this Princess of Pentacles. And what I feel like is this person, again, it's in its infancy. This person isn't quite sure how to come towards you, or vice versa. You're not quite sure how to go towards someone else. And this doesn't necessarily have to be within a romantic relationship, but we do have the 2 of Cups that's come out within romance. It's really strongly guided as well to bring that message of love oracle. Okay. Ooh. Strength was on the bottom. Apparently stuck to some syrup I didn't get off my table. But I feel like this has been something, again, we have the Princess of Wands in the reverse here. The only thing that is not here is the Princess of Swords. That initial conversation, that discussion. This situation's gone on for a while, and I definitely feel like in some way, what I heard is either you or this person, like for someone, this is the true love, this is the true desire, this is where someone's heart lies. But again, it's whether or not what is being offered is enough to make you stay, is enough to make you stay. I also heard the words clear the table. You have the Knight of Wands coming out after this, which is very interesting. A lot of fire here as well, because this could be also Leo energy with this. But to me, this is even strength after battle. This warrior, I want to call this lion, looks pretty beat up. And there is a strength that comes from his companion. There is a real trust as well as what I heard, but I'm being guided, and I've never noticed this before, to watch for this snake. For some of you as well, they've got the 8 here because it is an 8 card, but this is cycles. And this could be going again to our patterns in relationship where we stick it out. We think this is love, but really it's the snake hiding in the grass that we just didn't realize. For some of you as well, what I heard is if someone's coming to you that you know is kind of a snake, this is probably why they're having trouble trying to figure out how they're going to, what I heard is, pitch this idea or come at you, because they want to come at perfect. They want to come at you showing they love you. For some of you, what I heard is with this Knight of Wands, it could be very sexual. It could be very passionate in nature. This person also, now this is just for not for everyone, sorry, but the words that I heard is this person may have a violent streak with this Knight of Wands, or they might have a tendency to get kind of hot-headed. And as well as if you know that there has been some issues in the past and it's come down to violence, or it's come down to anger issues and things like this, what I would say is, I heard anger management for some of you, that there may have to kind of be what I heard as terms of negotiation. Okay, well, do we believe this person's changed? For some of you, I heard the word narcissist, and for some of you, that answer is probably no. But for some of you, this answer could be, hey, I do know that I've been unstable in the past, and this is why it's troublesome coming forward. Now, again, if it's anger, but it's not been violent, there is a lot of passion here, and this is, again, getting back down to this heart of the matter. What is going on? What I heard as well is this person, or could be you, again, just how it resonates, could be a lot of trouble expressing emotions, and this is why it hasn't been brought up. Right? Because I do feel like if this person were, for some of you anyway, if this person were to come forth and say, look, I love you, I've loved you a long time, I've had feelings for you, you're going to be shocked because you're like, what? Why didn't you say that earlier? Why didn't you show me? Why did you act a fool? And what I heard with that is, for some of us, this is protection methods and mechanisms. Can you tell me more about this Knight of Wands, please, Spirit? Riding through the flames. But what I heard as well is with this knight, he is on fire, but riding through the flames to get to his goals with no care in the world how it's affecting the vessel he gets there. So does he care that his horse is on fire? Probably not. Does he care he's on fire? Well, he's got some armor, so it's probably hot, but it's not burning his flesh the same way it's going to burn this horse. So tell me more about that, please. This really... Again, if this kind of person who the ends justify the means kind of situation comes to you, really pay attention to the reactions on what I heard is when you say no, when you disagree with what they have to say, because this is where everything has its gift. Even outbursts of what I heard is acting of people when they show their rage, or when they show that side, there's a gift in that, because this is something that it's better to see it early on and to acknowledge it and to be able to have a clear understanding of it than when you're immersed in this situation. And we also have here the 4 swords. I think that whatever this is coming to, whatever you're shown, may really help you to rest your mind and to come to a clear and divisive solution, what I heard, and decision on this situation. I do feel like whether you feel like this is the right path for you or not, this person does pull on your heartstrings, and you do have this person's heart. But also what I heard is, again, with this heart of the matter, it's all about their own mental health and their own ability to even show you love or understand love. So the resting the mind with the Knight of Swords, I do feel like there is someone, again, it could be you. What I was thinking, and here it comes with this 9 of Swords, this nightmare, unable to sleep energy, is that somebody for a very long time has wanted to come forward to express some truth to you, and they're not going to be able to rest their mind until they've had this conversation and they've expressed their truth to you, because it's been hard. It's been difficult. And I do feel like as well, again, this is not for everyone, but they feel like you are the one that can tame the beast or the savage beast within them. And one thing I have to say about this is that's not your job. That's theirs. They need to figure out how to kind of get a hold of whatever unruly energy is building up within them so that they can come at the situations right. But what I heard is if this person is acknowledging their forthcomings and they're throwing cards to the floor again, it's that Nine of Swords. But if this person is willing to acknowledge, what I heard also is that they have a problem. Now, something else I heard about this is this may not be necessarily something like violence or rage. This could be with their own internal struggles, like I heard addiction as well within themselves, that it's to quiet the nightmares. One more card, please, about this Knight, because it keeps showing me the Knight of Wands. Like, I definitely feel like this person wants to come at you, wants to have passionate, heated communication. We have this Star here with wish fulfillment and healing. For some of you, I also heard observations of the stars. And behind her, as well, I've never realized, there is a bird sitting on a nest. And I think that to me, it represents, it takes time. It takes time for our healing. And it's going to take time if you decide to let the situation back in. It's going to take time to heal it. You also have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We have Scorpio energy here as well. If you look at the Scorpion, or this could be Cancer too, the Crab. But both, because they're water signs. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, with the King of Wands here wielding that axe. And again, he's riding in this lion. This lion is walking through the flame, walking through the fire. And like I said here, this lion's been through some shit. This lion is battle worthy. So you definitely could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. But the difference between this Knight and the difference between this king is anointed. This king is crowned, and this king is self-aware. So it's not in the reverse. I do think that this person, what I heard is that term where I've traveled through madness to find me. This person may be coming back after a time of solitude and self-reflection and realizing where they've blocked their own desires within their heart, and they are coming back very action-oriented. So I have with me here, first they're like, show the bottom of the deck, which is Victory with the Six of Wands. Again, this could be somebody, someone else getting what they've been going after the whole time. Like, this ends justify the means. This person or this group of people, they're not going to stop until they either get the healing and fulfillment they'd like, or they have this conversation. These two cards wanted to flip. Is there anything else? It's a whole lot. So I'll show you the bottom of the deck because that was one of the ones. But a fiery climax approaches. For some of you, this is definitely sexual because there is a lot coming back, and this could be a very heated, passionate, romantic encounter. But again, it's how it feels for you. And this is full moon in Aries energy. And underneath that was believe in the impossible with the blue moon. And they want me to show you here the third quarter moon, which adjustments are required. Expect powerful change was underneath that. The cards that fell out was bring love into this situation with the new moon in Aquarius, and it's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. And I do believe that we are on the eve or the day of a new moon in Gemini. So I am a Gemini as well, and this to me speaks of we're going to have to kind of face some shadows, or not new moon, full moon in Gemini. We're maybe having to face a little shadows of our duality, of this kind of multiple personality, or the seeming contradictions within ourselves, because the Gemini are the twins. So it would make sense here as well that you're going to see this Two of Cups. I was actually surprised the Lovers didn't show up, because it really does feel like in here a decision needing to be made. But I feel like on your end, it's whether or not you accept this, and how when you're looking to the patterns in your relationship, if you feel like this is healthy for you. Okay? But bringing love into the situation and time to release the negativity, this is definitely, if you are wanting to come back into this relationship and there's been some stuff that's not so nice, it needs to be discussed in order to be moved on from. Because if we're coming back at round 2 from a situation, or 3 or 4, however it works for you, if we're coming back into a situation and we're still holding grudges from the past, or we're not able to talk about or communicate situations from the past, we're bringing that into this new cycle, and it's not going to end well. It's just going to be repeating a pattern. So we hold the power to release this negativity, and for some of you, it might be whatever's been plaguing you. For some of you, I also heard like if there's been infidelity or cheating or things like that, this may be something that really plagued our mind. And what I heard is there could be a lot of trust issues too, because how are you going to trust this person's not going to do this in the future? But again, this could also be where if you truly want to be in this partnership, you will have to find a way to work past that and to gain trust. Because if you can't trust them, if you're constantly going to be worried, your nervous system, what I heard, is going to collapse. It's going to give you anxiety, and it's not going to be good. So do what you feels right for you, or do what you feel right doing. Do what is going to bring you the happiest victory, bring you the most healing, and to make you feel love. This definitely feels like romance, but again, if it's just even in your own world that you realize, you know what, I thought I wanted this back, and I'm going to be happier with myself, then that's the direction you need to move. So I love you all. I hope it resonated, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.